Hey guys, so today I'm just going to show you just real quick simple deletes that you can do on your E36 M50 blocks, obd1. So this canister right here, it's basically it's your charcoal canister, basically the vent for the fuel tank. All it is this one blue line back here. Clicks onto it, and that's the vent for the actual fuel tank. So that's the one that you need to keep it to the side. And then this vent goes into the bottom of the throttle body. It'll be on the first port here by the throttle linkage. And then that, you can just take the charcoal canister out. There's a little bit of wiring that is in there. You should just take that plug out. I've already stripped it from my harness. So I won't be able to show you that too much in depth. However, there is two more coolant lines that run right here, and these both go into the bottom of the throttle body as well. That's what the other two bottom ports are for. Basically, it's just for like cold weather starts and climates, like cold weather conditions. Just heats up the throttle body so you get quicker, more warm ambient air temperature. I'm taking that out just because I don't want to keep it in there. It's just my summer car anyways. So one of those lines does run back to this piece that you will find in your intake tube. If you're kind of wondering what that is, it just heats up the air coming in through the intake. And then it runs back underneath. Just turn up the light. Runs back underneath. Run it down through there. And then in behind there, it actually connects onto the block. See, it's probably better this angle. This is the hose right here, and then it just connects right there onto the block, just with the hose clamp right there. Basically, you can just pull that off and just cap that. Just get a cap end fitting for that and just cap it off, or you can even just put a bolt in there with another hose clamp around it. That'll be fine as well. And then that deletes this whole section right here, and then you won't have to worry about that. Also prevents any future like lines breaking and coolant issues, right? Also, this other line right here that was in the throttle body as well, it actually tees in right there to more of a main line. And so what I'm going to be doing with that is I'm just going to actually be cutting that off and plugging that, and then just doing some epoxy to patch it. Otherwise, you could essentially remove this whole section right here and just put a block in there. However, the one line that does run from it, the secondary one, that runs to the bottom of your expansion tank for your coolant reservoir. So, really up to you if you want to keep that in there or not. Now just back to the charcoal canister. There will be this black pipe on the bottom of the canister that you have to pull off as well. Both this line and the blue one right here, they do run all the way underneath the card to the back top of the tank and come out there. Now if you do want, you can drop your fuel tank and then cut these lines off way back there, and then with the blue one, route it into the trunk and then just route it in a loop. And then you can run it back down just so you prevent the siphon effect on it. But then I'm just going to leave mine in my engine bay, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to cap it off at a lower section. I'm going to tuck it up in the back by the brake booster, and I'm just going to put one of those super small like valve cover K&N air filters on it, just so no dirt gets in there, because otherwise that will go back down into your fuel tank system. Now to deal with the holes on the bottom of the throttle body, you really could just leave them open, but I'm just going to cap them off, especially this one right here. I just really highly suggest capping that one off. Coolant ones as well, cap them off, but those ones you don't really have to worry too much about capping them off if you don't have any caps. And then yeah, just clean out your intake, put a new seal on it, and you're good to go.